A very pleasant day to you and welcome to Top Stories on Ugama TV. First, to bring you the headlines. On Nations, ADC demands independent probe into death of physiotherapist at Umahi's residence. And on States, Enugu strengthens partnership to drive smart energy innovation. And on the foreign scene, US completes new wave of strikes on Iran. And on business, global crude oil prices drops nearly 1%. And on sports, Argentina stuns England to reach 2026 World Cup final. Bringing you the news is Precious Chukwuwa. Now the news in detail. The African Democratic Congress ADC has called for an independent investigation into the death of physiotherapist Mary Habila, who was found dead at the Ebonyi residence of the Minister of Works, David Umahi. The opposition party also urged Umahi to step aside while the investigation is ongoing, insisting the case requires transparency and accountability. Meanwhile, the Ebonyi State Police Command has transferred the case to the State Criminal Investigation Department, while the cause of Habila's death is yet to be confirmed. Minister David Umahi has denied any wrongdoing and says he supports an autopsy to determine the exact cause of death. Away from that story, Enugu State is taking another step towards becoming a hub for smart energy innovation through new partnerships with global organizations. Governor Peter Mbah hosted a delegation from Ubuntu Energy, the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, UNIDO, the United Kingdom government and Greenage Technologies to deepen collaboration on expanding smart energy infrastructure across the states. The initiative aimed to provide cleaner and more reliable electricity to schools, hospitals, homes and businesses, while boosting innovation, economic growth and improved public service across Enugu State. And on the foreign scene, the United States Central Command, CENTCOM, says it has completed a new wave of military strike against Iran. According to CENTCOM, the operations targeted Iranian command centers, air defense systems, missiles and drone capabilities, as well as coastal surveillance facilities. The US military said the strikes were carried out on the order of the Commander-in-Chief as part of ongoing efforts to weaken Iran's ability to threaten commercial shippings in the Strait of Hormuz. Let's go on a short break. When we return, we'll bring you business and sports. Stay with us. Welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're listening to Top Stories on Ugama TV. Now to the rest of the news. And on business, global crude oil prices fell by nearly 1% on Wednesday, with Brent crude dropping to $84.06 per barrel, while West Texas Intermediates declined to $78.71 per barrel. The decline comes amid continued volatility in the global oil markets, fueled by tensions in the Middle East after US President Donald Trump said strikes against Iran would continue. In Nigeria, the movement in crude oil prices continue to influence the downstream sector. Dangote Refinery recently resumed the sale of refined petroleum products in dollars, while depot owners have raised ex-depot fuel prices. However, retail petrol prices remained unchanged on Wednesday, selling between 1,155 and 1,205 naira per litre. And in the world of sports, Argentina are through to the 2026 FIFA World Cup final after coming from behind to beat England 2-1 in Wednesday's semi-finals. Anthony Gordon gave England the lead, but Lionel Messi inspired Argentina's comeback, setting up Enzo Fernandez for the equalizer before assisting Lautaro Martinez, winning header. The defending champions will now face Spain in the World Cup final, while England will take on France in the third place playoff. We now bring you the highlights of the story on the bulletin so far. On Nations, we brought to you that ADC demands independent probe into death of physiotherapist at Umahi's residence. And on States, we brought to you that Enugu strengthens partnership to drive smart energy innovation. And on the foreign scene, we brought to you that US completes new wave of strikes on Iran. And on business, we brought to you that global crude oil prices drops nearly 1%. And on sports, we brought to you that Argentina stunned England to reach 2026 World Cup final. That's all on the news this hour. For more updates and breaking news, don't forget to follow us on our socials: Facebook at Ugama TV, Instagram at Ugama TV1, on X at Ugama TV, YouTube at Ugama TV. You can also visit our website at www.ugamatv.com. I am Precious Chukwuwa. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.
When you think of online TV and radio, broadcasting, media consultancy, event coverage, event management and planning, there's no better name than Ugama TV. But that's not all. We're also into photo studio and coverage, equipment rental, news blogging, fashion and pageantry. We are at number 5/21 Chime Avenue, beside Open Sheraton Restaurant, New Haven, Enugu. Follow us on our social media handles: Facebook at Ugama TV, Instagram at Ugama TV1, Twitter at Ugama TV, website www.ugamatv.com. You can also send us email at ugamatv@gmail.com. Ugama TV, your one-stop media solution.